Denied a bank loan.
That's it. Yeah,
Now brown cow.
Now brown cow.
Now brown cow.
No, we're going through it.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jesse Boredom from BoredToDeath. I'm here with BCGs at Pairspace after catching them play an amazing set. I've been a fan of them for a while. We've booked them for a couple shows. We've written about them on BoredToDeath. It's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for being to do this interview.
Thank you.
How was the set? Did you guys enjoy it?
Absolutely. It was fantastic. Fun, man.
Awesome.
We had a good time. We got to play a new song we've never played before.
What song was that again?
It's called Ava Blonde Sextape.
That's right. It was really good. So do you guys want to give your names and state what you do in the band?
Sure. Frank Hernandez. Play drums and I write the keys and synths.
My name is Mikey Cabral, and I do bass.
And skin.
Jose, play guitar.
My name is Joel. I am a lowbrow evangelist, and I am a singer and lyricist for the band.
Yeah, cool. So you guys have an album that recently came out on Records Ad Nauseam, Angel Lust.
Yeah.
I love it.
Right on.
My favorite track on there has to be Sid and Nancy Boy.
Yeah.
Always find myself rocking out to that song in my car. So how have people reacted to the album so far?
So far, pretty good. I think people have liked it, dug it a lot. You know, Record Ad Nauseam put it out for us, so that was really cool. Got a lot of people listening to us a lot more. So, yeah, I think people liked it a lot.
Right on. So aside from this show, I've been seeing you guys play all kinds of stuff all over LA, from Monrovia to Hollywood. Anything special coming up after this?
Nothing completely booked yet. I know there's going to be another Scumfest in the works again, so it'll be like a little mini fest.
Scumfest. Okay, so we were supposed to actually have a Scumfest this year, in February, but yeah, I'm really bummed that didn't happen.
Yeah, the weather fucking sucked.
Yeah, it was horrible. And instead, I went off and got married to a stripper in Vegas.
Yeah.
Then that's
Still scummy.
Yeah.
That's pretty scummy.
Right?
pretty scummy.
Okay, it makes up for it.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. When do you think it's gonna happen?
Right now I'm talking to the person that we throw the house at, so I'm just pretty much waiting for an okay, and gonna throw it then, I think, with a bunch of cool bands.
Hell yeah, we'll keep you in the loop.
Absolutely.
Love to get
We're
involved.
playing on August 1st too.
Okay.
This guy is still on a show at his pad.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, that's
And we're still booking bands, but I think right now we've got Band Apart and Gulag A Go-Go.
Laga Go-Go.
Yeah.
So much fun. And you guys are based out of Monrovia, so I'm assuming that shows your place is over in Monrovia. Show's going down in Monrovia.
It's like, it's kind of like, yeah, like
Arcadia.
Arcadia. It's like San Gabriel Valley. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, SGV.
All those little cities are just really
It's like the 5 points.
Yeah.
Cool. Hell yeah. So what were some of your influences that went into Angel Lust?
Music-wise, as far as like the keys and stuff goes, a lot of disco. It was a huge influence. You know, I just think between that and electronic music, like Aphex Twin, like more obscure stuff like that, you don't really hear it, but it's a huge influence, and a lot of like, you know, post-punk stuff as well. And that's for me, like on the music end.
For sure.
For me, writing the lyrics, for Angel Lust, I was trying to channel a couple things. I was drawing from mainly less musical and more literary sources like J.D. Salinger and Bukowski and John Fonte, but of course, I mean, musically, I always draw from just bands like Joy Division and Perubu and Talking Heads and stuff like that.
Awesome. So I have to ask, you guys do not look the least bit anti-Semitic at all.
No.
What is this infatuation with Nazi symbolism and?
I have to answer that. That definitely comes from me.
Okay.
That's such a loaded question. That's a tough one. You know, it's something that's always it's always fascinated me, and I think a lot of it has to do with just the power and the control and what the kind of with that whole with the Nazi regime and how much that easily translates into other things, and I use all those things are mostly used symbolically, and I think all those things are, like I said, they translate very well into other emotions, like love and anger and all those things, and so I think it's a great place to draw from, to be extreme, and it's also where was I going with this? Very. I'm totally stumped now. Yeah, it's the emotion, the heavy emotion that's tied with it, and it's always kind of spoke to me, and it's just been kind of it's a taboo, dark thing, and that's always emotionally spoken to me. I don't know. But yeah, we're in no way anti-Semitic.
We're all Mexican.
Yeah. It's
I think I like the aesthetics of it too.
yeah, and it's very much just
more artistic,
It's more just
yeah.
about power, control, and it's just a very artistic. It's a romantic movement, and we don't necessarily mean to romanticize it, but I think it's just a good source of inspiration. And what I know I'm rambling on, but one thing I think it's very apt for today, and it's very apt in this country, in America, and America is very much the modern day fascist empire. So there's just so many comparisons you can make between Nazi Germany and modern day America that I think are great.
Good answer.
Sorry, can you edit that? Cut that up and make me sound very
Just do a dubstep remix of it.
Loop it. That's what I'm talking about. For sure. No, that was a great answer. I've always been really curious about it.
And I think, just to add to that too, I think, especially with like Hitachi movement, also using it, like a lot of the, like, that's a big thing too that, that we posted on Talk About is we're degenerate, scums. And a big influence, I think, of our aesthetic too was, part of the degenerate art movement that came out in that time that was
exactly
apart from that. So I think it's just like the contrast of it all too that we, I think it's a beautiful and cruel thing, and beautiful and cruel is like poetry, so I think it works good with BCGs.
I like the fact that the four of us reference the Nazi thing, but I love the fact that all four of us would probably have been sent to death camps. So I think it's great, in that way.
Hell yeah. That's cool. And so the new track that you guys played today at Pearspace, I heard that when you guys were playing it, Joel, you mentioned something about releasing it on a split with Terminal A?
The plan is we're going to go record that song, and it's going to be on a split 7-inch with Terminal A. They're going to be doing one of their original songs, and we're going to be doing that song, which is called Ava Braun Sex Tape. And we're also going to have a track on there that is a collaboration track between Terminal A and us that we wrote together and that we recorded and we performed together from time to time.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
Yeah, that one's called Klaus Barbie Dreamhouse.
Cool. So you guys play your own instruments, I assume, in that track. What do you Terminal A?
Lee's
guitar.
Yeah, Lee's on guitar and Colin and Joel are on vocals.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
so it's a lot of fun.
That's a lot of fun.
We do like a switch off. Like I think
Colin
does
sings the verses and I sing the choruses, so
Yeah.
it's just a fun.
Just playing off each other.
Yeah, it seemed like a good idea. I mean, it was kind of my idea initially because I was listening to a lot of hip hop at the time. And, I like to pull things from other genres that don't fit in this genre. Like, I think it's really cool, like disco and punk, for example. Like, it's not really something that's put together a lot. And I was listening to hip hop, and there's so many collaborations, and I always think it's so cool when you have so many like awesome people on one track. And so I started thinking, I was like, I have a few songs that I wrote that I can hear Lee, and I've always wanted to see Joel and Colin on stage together, just going at it.
Dual vocals,
So it's kind of
like-
its own in my own way, like a perverse like fantasy
It's
to
like
see
the
them. So I get to
fucked
play
up
drums and
version
just
of-
watch them get all crazy. So
It's
it's
like
pretty
the
cool.
fucked up version of Bowie and Freddie Mercury.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's like the really fucked up, like punk, like degenerate version of that. So
And is there a release date worked around that right now? Is that still?
It's gonna be happening soon, but there's not an actual date set up. Like I said, we had another song that we were gonna use, but for personal reasons and our creative differences, they wanted us to go with a different song. So then we just actually the song was written before for another band that me and Joel were in prior to this, and it was just
Okay.
kind of sitting there, and we decided to revamp it and throw it to BCGs, and so we actually just got it down a couple days ago. So it's a really new song. So we're going in a couple weeks to go record it. So once that's done, and then we can start moving forward, we'll get a date then. But as of right now, there's no set date, but very soon.
Awesome. And that is going to be on vinyl through Records Ad Nauseam.
That's correct.
Cool. How's it been working with Records Ad Nauseam?
It's been awesome. Tons of great bands, great people. Manny, Rio, and Luca are amazing. They make everything happen. It's been really fun. We've gotten to meet a lot of cool people.
Yeah, it's like working like a team, Like
Yeah.
they do their part, we do our part, and it's all collaborating as well. Like behind the scenes, getting everything together. So it's fun working with them.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's one of the labels I fully support just because, there's so much cool stuff going on in LA.
Yeah.
And I think it's really rad that everyone's kind of getting together and
Yeah,
making
definitely.
it all happen.
They're making a scene, and that's something that me and Joel have always talked about. We need to get into like a scene that's becoming, and I feel like even though they've been at it for a really long time, but it's really growing now with with
Yeah.
the addition of all like MRK and
MRK,
Sellers,
Terminal A.
all of the great, just amazing musicians that I'm so thankful to share the stage with.
That's so awesome. And okay, so we vaguely talked about putting out a cassette tape through records.
yes.
Yeah.
So we were thinking about. You guys said it was about 3 tracks we were going to be putting out, or
It's going to be the first EP, our very first EP. So
With-
those
okay.
5,
with extra tracks.
yeah, with one that was released through, was it BTEP?
Yeah.
BTEP, which is Luca Fisher's magazine. That one's Kill Yourself. And then we have another one that was coming out that we recorded called Who's the Fag Now? And that one's going to be on there as well.
Cool.
And possibly a couple other B-sides, but we're still debating on that.
Debating. We'll see.
Yeah, but those two
Maybe
for
a
sure
cover,
will be
and I
featured
throw
on.
a Tom Waits cover on there.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw that on there too.
Oh, okay, awesome, awesome.
Just
Really
to
excited for that.
just to give it a re-release, and people love those songs still. When we play, they ask for like Hitachi or like Prodigal Song or Coco
Yeah.
Go Go. So yeah, just to re-release them on tape. Plus in White Nights, there's a line or a lyric that Joel has where he talks about having the BCGs EP on the tape deck. So we found it kind of fitting that I think we should release it so people can actually do
I think
that.
it was bothering a few people, a little OCD, the fact that I mentioned a tape cassette that doesn't exist. So I think
BCGs,
so
like,
really,
tape deck that's not
really
there.
that song is really the main reason this tape
Yeah.
cassette is happening.
Yeah,
And that's
Because I
White Nights,
sat
that's
and
on
we
it.
We're trying to be
I was
legit. So
I wrote that and I'm like, damn, Joel's full of shit. Now we have to
gotta follow through. I gotta do this.
He wrote about it. Now we're gonna be about it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Cool. So yeah, guys, we recently just talked about this. It's in the works still. Be keeping you up to date with release, record release show, all that fun stuff. Is there anything you guys would like to?
Yeah, also too,
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention another collective that's been kind of helping us and that we're going to be kind of just collaborating with as well is Unraveled Artists.
I have artists. Okay.
Yeah, and it's through one of my best friends. Her name's Farida. She's the one who did the art installation for the EP release.
That's right. She did. She made those.
She made the BCG flags and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
okay.
We gotta get you one, by the way.
I would love one. Thank
yeah,
you.
no, absolutely. But we're gonna be part of that collective, so they're gonna have a special T-shirt that's gonna come out with a line from White Nights.
Okay.
That says I'm the only true heterosexual.
Awesome.
And so that'll be available soon. I'll definitely let everybody know when that happens. But they've also been a huge help and super supportive of BC. They actually come out in big groups to our shows, and it's a million times thank you to.
It's all genuine.
Yeah, and it's all. That's the best part about it.
We
too.
love our fans. We love people that like our music. Like we feel the same vibes. Like
Yeah.
we're all about that. Good vibes and just having a good time.
Oh yeah, that's what it's about in the end. I mean, do shows to have fun, introduce some people to new music that they haven't heard before,
Absolutely.
get them into it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Anything else?
I think that's it. Just check us out on Facebook, BCGs Band. And then Bandcamp, we just got some new merch, actually. Or got merch up finally. We have a Sid and Nancy long sleeve that has a line from Sid and Nancy and it says, "I'm so bored."
Is it the one you guys have available?
Yeah, we have available. We have a shows, but we actually have a bundle right now that we're decided to kind of put together. So you get the first EP, second EP, and shirt, all for $50.
Oh, and
Yeah.
that's on your Bandcamp.
That's on our Bandcamp. Yeah.
Whoa! All right, guys, make sure to check that out.
Yeah.
Shirt, first 2 EPs on their Bandcamp, BCGs.
Yes.
We're also available to play funerals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys played a funeral yet?
No, but
We want to.
I really want to start pushing that. So you can get a plan. You plan on if you plan on dying soon,
Plan for
or just
yourself.
you're planning for the future.
Yeah.
Just hit us up, and
We'll
we
be
could work out a really cheap deal.
Yeah.
We'd love to play.
We'll even bury you.
Yeah,
whole
we'll
package.
dig. We'll dig
We'll
the
be the
grave.
bears. Yeah. We'll walk you straight into the grave, man.
Oh man. Great concept. Cool, you guys. Well, thank you so much for doing this.
No, thank you, BoredToDeath. We fucking love you guys.
Anytime. Again, guys, BCGs, check them out. Bandcamp, Facebook. You guys are on Instagram too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Social media, check them out. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you guys soon. Again, we'll keep you guys in the loop with the BoredToDeath tape release and the record release show as well. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. We'll see you around real soon.
Late.
Bye.